Over the course of my 10-day placement, I was able to observe a prep class, and they had a diverse range of literacy learners that had many range of abilities. So some had issues with oral language. There was an international student, she had minimal English, so the teacher found it really hard to provide reading texts and all that she can take home, because every student took home a reading book at the end of the day. They also did an hour of reading each morning, and they had little table groups. So in this reading, the teacher also did modelled, independent and shared reading, so I was able to observe every type of reading that we covered in this unit. And they also had a parent helper to come in, and they come in for an hour each morning during the reading time to help out the teacher as well. So my teacher was able to assess her students one-on-one as well, to keep marking them to see if they're maintaining learning. I was lucky enough to do about 10 classes of my own that I planned, and I did 3 writing tasks, and it was really good to talk to the teacher about modelled writing, especially with preps. They need a lot of visuals and a lot of guidance in what they need to do in the classroom. So being able to teach them new vocabulary, they were doing have and has words. It was really great to get a sense of what I needed to do as a teacher in order to provide the learning the right way, and the way the kids take aboard the teacher's instructions. I think what this unit's taught me the most, from not only my observations but being able to run my own classes during my placement, is that no student is ever the same. There's always going to be a diverse range of learners, and children are going to take aboard learning in their own unique ways. So model writing and reading may not be the best for every student, because some students, like I observed, there's one that was at a level 7, and he was so far ahead of the others that the teacher had to provide different work for him. So all the other students were at the maximum of level 4, so there was a massive jump there. So you've always got to be aware that different students require different learning needs. So in terms of teachers marking reading and writing, the Fondis and Pinnell, running record, the school actually learnt that they were over marking their students, so they found they were marking the students harshly, even though they were getting the answers, but they felt like instead of giving them a 3, they were giving them a 1 and asking for more answers. So it was really good to sit in a meeting where the literacy team provided a slideshow of what they needed to do in order to correct their learning. And yeah, it was really great to see the whole school of teachers taking aboard this feedback to try and make themselves better in development in themselves, so the students can get better learning and better outcomes. The main thing I've taken from this unit as well is just to be open in communication. Like, you've got to be aware that as a teacher, the students look at you and they almost idolise you and what you get to say, that especially in the preps, like, they're so fresh and coming to school that all the attention is on the teacher and nothing else. Even though you've got behavioural sort of guidelines in there put in place to make learning successful, it's just amazing when you sit at the front of the classroom and you have 22 young kids under the age of 6 looking at you, expecting something from you all the time. And it's really good to have that sort of pressure on you to make a successful class. And it's what I really want to do in the future. And this unit's really opened my eyes to what I need to do to become a successful teacher in terms of reading and writing in the classroom.